Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to send automated WhatsApp message to IndiaMART Enquiries. So I am an owner of a B2B company and I collect the leads inquiries with the help of IndiaMART. So here my objective is that whenever by any of my potential customers or clients a new lead is going to be generated with the help of IndiaMART, I want to send that lead a WhatsApp message thanking them to showing interest in our services. And if I'm going to do this manually, it is going to take me a lot of time. So what I did was, I simply created an automation using Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So here in this automation, what we are going to learn is that whenever by any of my potential customers or clients, a new lead is going to be generated using IndiaMART and we're going to receive a lead, automatically towards a lead, a WhatsApp message is going to be forwarded thanking them to showing the service interest, okay? And for that, we're going to create an automation between IndiaMART and WhatsApp with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn about this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, we're going to learn how to send automated WhatsApp message to IndiaMART Enquiries. I run a B2B company that receives dozens of inquiries daily through IndiaMART. Manually responding to each inquiry can be time-consuming and may lead to delayed responses, which can result in losing potential customers. By automating WhatsApp responses, every time you receive an inquiry on IndiaMART, an instant message is been forwarded to the user who have inquired. This automation not only improves customer satisfaction but also frees up our team to focus on more complex tasks, ultimately driving more sales and improving operational efficiency. And we're going to be creating this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign in to my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see the 5 applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as Send Automated WhatsApp Message to IndiaMART Enquiries. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click right over here. So these are the folders from which I'm going to select IndiaMART Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to a workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create. In order to create a workflow is created in the name of Send Automated WhatsApp Message to IndiaMART Enquiries, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process, because our process depends on these 2 concepts. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. So we're going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application, we are going to select it as IndiaMART. As with the help of IndiaMART, I am collecting my leads inquiries data. I want that whenever a new lead is going to be generated using IndiaMART, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. So that is how for the trigger application, I'm going to select it as IndiaMART, and for the trigger event as new lead, so that whenever a new lead is going to be generated with the help of IndiaMART, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with the webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we're going to connect IndiaMART to Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below. Firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, I'm going to take you back to my IndiaMART account, and I'm going to tell you how you can connect IndiaMART to Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL, okay? For that, you have to open your IndiaMART account. So after coming to the dashboard of our IndiaMART account, from the left side of the panel, you have to click on this Leads Manager button. As we're going to do that, after clicking on Leads Manager, on the top left corner, you can see the menu button is going to given over here. We're going to click on it, and after that, you have to select this Imports and Exports Leads, okay? After that, from the given options, you have to click on this Push API button. As we're going to do that, the push API integration page is then going to appear in front of you. For the source over here, as the given source is not provided, we're going to select over here the source as other. Okay, after that a dialog box is then going to appear, which is going to ask you for the platform name. So the platform name over here, I'm going to give the name of the platform that I'm using, that is Pabbly Connect. Okay, and for the URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us, and then I'm going to click on the save details button. It is going to ask you for the reason that we are creating this webhook URL, so you have to select a random reason or add your reason from the given options. Okay, and after that I'm going to click on this click to generate OTP button. After entering the OTP, I'm going to click on the submit button. As you can see that the webhook URL is now successfully added to my IndiaMART account. Okay, as now the webhook URL is successfully added to my IndiaMART account, I am not running any live campaign using my account, so a lead cannot be generated in real time. So what I'm going to do is, as over here it is saying waiting for webhook response, I am going to send the test lead data with the help of this test your URL button right over here, your webhook URL. Okay, as I'm going to click on it, the test data is going to be forwarded to my workflow that I'm creating, and with that we're going to check whether IndiaMART is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this test button right over here. This window is then going to appear in front of you, and over here in the top right corner it says test. We're going to click on this button. As I've done that, over here we've received a response, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my workflow that I've created, and I'm going to scroll down, and as you can see right over here, we have received a response right over here. The response that we have received is a test response, as we have submitted the test response by click on this button right over here. Okay, as I'm not running any live campaign, that is why the real-time response cannot be received in this workflow, so that is why I forwarded the test response. Okay, but if you're running a live campaign, whenever a new lead is going to be generated in the similar manner, you're going to receive the response of the real-time leads data. Okay, so as we have received the response over here, for the status comes as success. The inquiry ID is right over here. The subject of the inquiry is here, state, pin code, phone numbers, the name of the person who have generated the lead, the phone number of the person you can see right over here, with the email address, country as India, company right over here, the city, the address right over here, the product name for which they have the inquiry for, the message of the inquiry is right over here with all the other details. So this means that IndiaMART is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect, and a trigger setup is done. So now whenever a new lead is going to be generated by any of my potential customers or clients using IndiaMART, in the similar manner we are going to receive the response of the lead in our trigger step. After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step, as we want that whenever a new lead is going to be generated using IndiaMART, I want to send that lead a WhatsApp message. Okay, and for that we're going to add our action step right over here, and for the action application we are going to select it as WhatsApp by AI Sensei. As with the help of WhatsApp by AI Sensei, I've created a message template with the help of which I'll be forwarding messages to all the leads that are generated using IndiaMART. But if you want, you can use Vati Interact or WhatsApp Cloud API to send WhatsApp message and create your own message templates. Okay, and for the action event, I'm going to select it as send template message. As with the help of WhatsApp by AI Sensei, I've created a template, as you can see right over here, and I want to send this template as a message to all the leads that are generated using IndiaMART. Okay, so this is a template that I've created, and I want to send this template as a message to all of my leads. In the template, you can see I've added variable of the leads name right over here. In place of the variable, I want to add the value of the leads name. That is why I've added the variable in this template. I want to read the template. It says thank you for your inquiry. Hello. Over here next to hello, the variable is for the lead's name. It says thank you for your inquiry through IndiaMART. We appreciate your interest in our offering. Our team has received your request and will get back to you shortly with more information. If you have any immediate question or need assistance, feel free to reply to the message. We are here to help. Thank you. Best regards. So this is the template that I've created with the help of WhatsApp by AI Sensei, which I'm going to forward as a message to all my leads. Okay, so that is our action application. I've selected as WhatsApp by AI Sensei. From the action event as send template message, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A new window is going to appear, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection. After that, it is asking for the API key, with the help of which we are going to connect WhatsApp by AI Sensei to Pabbly Connect. By following the steps given below in the help desk, we are going to have the access of the API key. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp by AI Sensei account. So this is my WhatsApp by AI Sensei account. To have the access of the API key, from the left side of the panel, to click on this manage button. As we're going to do that, from the given options, you have to click on this API key, and this is the key you can see right away. So I'm going to copy this key from here, and I'm going to paste this key right over here, and then I'm going to click on the save button. As you can see that WhatsApp by AI Sensei Sensi is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting, it is asking for the campaign name. So firstly, we need to create a campaign in our WhatsApp by AI Sensi account to forward messages to all of our leads that are generated using IndiaMART. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a campaign in a WhatsApp by AI Sensi account. And how we're going to create a campaign? For that, from the left side of the panel, you have to click on this campaigns button. As we're going to do that, over here on the top right corner, it says launch. We are going to click on it. As we're going to click on launch, we have to select the campaign type. I'm going to select as the API campaign. Click on this next button. It is going to ask you for the campaign name. So the campaign name over here, I'm going to write it as IndiaMART message. So this is the campaign name that I want to give. I'm going to copy the campaign name from here. And for the template name over here, I'm going to select it as the IndiaMART message template that I've created, because this is the message template that I've created, as you can see right over here. Okay, this is the same message template. Okay, after giving the campaign name and selecting the template, I'm going to click on the set live button and then to go to campaign button. As you can see, a campaign in the name of IndiaMART message has been created and the status of the campaign is live. As over here it says the status of the campaign should be live to send messages to all of our leads that we want. It is going to ask you for the campaign name. So as I've created a campaign in the name of IndiaMART message, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste the name of the campaign right away, that is IndiaMART message. Okay, after that it is asking for the mobile number on which we want to send the WhatsApp message to. As we want to send the WhatsApp message to the lead that is generated using IndiaMART, so what we are going to do is for the data of our mobile number of our lead, we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step, and we are going to insert the data from the previous step. And how mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field right over here, you can see it says IndiaMART new leads. This was the previous step of this workflow, as you can see right over here. And as I'm going to click on it, you can see this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. So as over here it is asking for the phone number of our lead to whom we want to send a WhatsApp message to. So what I'm going to do is, for that over here I'm going to search for the phone number. Okay, so you can see that from my previous response I have the sender's phone number. This is the lead's phone number, as you can see right over here. Okay, and I want to send a WhatsApp message to this number right away. So from my previous response, I'm going to select this data. As I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I've mapped the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Okay. Next, it is asking for the username to whom we want to send a WhatsApp message to. So for the username, I'm going to map the data of the name of my lead that is generated. So I'm going to map the data of the name of the lead. Okay, because I want to send a message to this lead right over here. Next, it is asking for the source and the tags. I do not require the field, so I'm going to skip the part. Okay, over here next it is asking for the template parameter. So I have created a variable, as I've already told you in the template that I've created. So this is the variable you can see right over here, and in place of this variable I want the name of my lead to be there. So over here in the template parameter, you need to enter the value in place of the variables that you have created in this template right over here. Okay, so as I want the name of my lead, so what I'm going to do is over here I'm going to map the data of the name of my lead. Okay, so this is the name, so I'm going to map the data. Okay, so now what is going to happen, as I map the data, every time a new message is going to be forwarded towards the lead, in place of this variable the name of the lead is going to be entered. Okay, so I've mapped the data. Next, it is asking for the attributes, URL and the file name. I do not require the field, so I'm going to skip the part. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request button. As I've done that, you can see we have received a response right over here, and for the status comes over here as true. So as the success come over here as true, I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm going to check whether I have received a new WhatsApp message or not. For that, I'm going to open my WhatsApp. And yes, you can see right away we have received a new WhatsApp message. It says, "Thank you for your inquiry. Hello Prabhat." This was the name of the lead that was generated, that is Prabhat. It says, "Thank you for your inquiry through IndiaMART. We appreciate your interest in our offerings. Our team has received your request and will be back to you shortly with more information. If you have any immediate questions or need assistance, feel free to reply to this message. We are here to help. Thank you. Best regards." So this was a template that I've created using WhatsApp by AI Sensi. Is now been forwarded as a message to the lead that is generated using IndiaMART. So this means that IndiaMART is now successfully connected to WhatsApp with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up to now what we have done, I am an owner of a B2B company and I receive a lot of inquiries of my business with the help of IndiaMART. So here my objective is that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated by any of my potential customers or clients for the inquiry that they have for my business, using IndiaMART, automatically towards the lead, a WhatsApp message should be forwarded. And for that, we have created this amazing automation between IndiaMART and WhatsApp by AI Sensi with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.